Charlie. What are you doing down there, little boy? What is going on out there in the land of the unfree America? How is everybody? Welcome, Team DLZ. What's up, Playboy? What's going on? Cope Dogged Dog is in the house. Captain Steve Conkler is in the gym. Captain Conk. I think we're just going to refer to Steve as Captain Conk. Jennifer Hill, AMG Stealth, Jeff Bacone. You guys double tap on the screen. Double tap on the screen. I think we'll get a few likes, get this party going. You guys, remember yesterday we saw this guy. We saw him yesterday, and this guy got absolutely shellacked. I mean, he got punched in the face. They bust his window. Oh, I mean, should we watch that first? No, I mean, this is the same beatdown video, just from the angle of the cop. You get to see the beatdown the cop is going to deliver. This is some sick-ass SHIT right here. You guys, do me a favor. Can you put Team DLZ in the chat? Can you do that for me? Can you put Team DL motherfucking Z in the chat for me? That would be absolutely amazing. Jody Shiloh is here. Death Angel has made a live stream. Everybody, Death Angel. Everybody say hello to my friend, Death Angel. What is going on, Playboy? What is going on? We got just a second here. There is some house cleaning we have to talk about as well. Fred Wagner is in the chat. Holy snarling snake shit. You guys got to double tap on your screen. I know sometimes we all forget. Hit the like button down there at the bottom. Just whoop. Hit that like button for me, please. Would you do that? Is that Dan Howard? Holy snarling snake shit. Is that Dan Howard in the chat? Sevenfold. And in other news, cops continue to investigate themselves and find no wrongdoing. Sevenfold. Jeff Bacone has made it. Holy snarling snake shit. We're starting to fill up here. What is going on? Team DLZ, you guys double tap on the screen. 60, 70, 80 people. Got to double tap on the screen. So this is the angle of the body camera footage.
Call your supervisor.
Where this guy, I wanted to, I'd like to change the name of this video, and I'm sorry, forgive me, but for all black men. And if you're poor and white or black or brown, don't reach around. But this video specifically should be for all black men. Really. And I'm going to go into gory detail here. I'm going to go into every single little gritty detail. So this guy comes up, and he's going to jump out of his car. Team to the fucking DLZ. So his body cam is not on yet. Oh, shoot, I can't see what you guys see yet. No body cam yet.
Yeah, Florida 24 Bravo Echo Charlie Whiskey on a silver Kia. I know that goes.
250 westbound Kamala 24 Bravo Echo Charlie Whiskey.
Yes, sir.
Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that?
I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. Two things, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
It's daylight. I don't need the lights, and it's not weather. It's not raining.
Oh, this is inclement.
It's not raining.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
No, call your supervisor. Why?
Excuse me?
Call your supervisor. Why did you pull me over?
77, 35. I'm proper driver. I've already told you.
Why did you pull me over?
Step out of the vehicle.
No.
Step out of the vehicle.
Let's take a break real quick. Let's take a break. You guys do me a favor, double tap on the screen. If you know me, Captain Steve Conkler with 10 gifted memberships, if you know me, put a 1 in the chat if you know that I'm not on the side of the cops. Put a 1 in the chat if you know for a fact that this guy right here, my name is ChilleDeCastro, I'm the host of this channel, Delete Lawz. You know I'm not on the side of the cop. Put a 1 in the chat if you know me and you know I am not on the side of the cop. I just want to know if you guys know me, if you're my friends and you've seen my channel before, you know that I'm not on the side of the police. 99.999% of the time. Even then, I don't even vocalize it because their policy, procedure, and protocol is so disgusting. But let's watch this again real quick. And remember, we have a method on this channel called the Delete Lawz method. So that if you get pulled over by the police, you might get a ticket. Your car could even get impounded. but the likelihood of you getting beat up or going to jail goes down to almost zero. I've never heard anybody say they got beat up using the delete Lawz Trifold method.
Lawz 245 Echo Charlie Whiskey.
Yes, sir.
Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that?
I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. Two things, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
It's daylight. I don't need the lights. And it's not weather. It's not raining.
Oh, this is inclement?
It's not raining.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
No, call your supervisor. Why?
Excuse me?
Call your supervisor. Why did you pull me over?
77, 35. I'm a proper driver. I've already told you.
Why did you pull me over?
Step out of the vehicle.
No.
Step out of the vehicle. 25 seconds. For 9-4, the driver just slammed the door and locked it.
Call your supervisor.
Yep.
What's the reason for pulling me over?
Unit 1033 Unit 1050 at West Palm and Commonwealth.
25 seconds. If anybody responding, come in from Commonwealth, block the vehicle, please.
I'm coming West on Commonwealth. I'll be there in a second.
Keep your hands where I can see them, sir.
You guys double tap on the screen for me real quick. Hit the like button. That hits the like button. If you tap on the screen of your glass, please tap on the screen of your glass real quick.
Yep, my camera's on too. I've already told you. Okay. Okay. Right now you're under arrest for resisting. You understand? You're under arrest for resisting. The longer you take us on, the worse it's going to be. Keep your hands where I can see them, sir. Okay. Sir, this is your last warning to open the vehicle and exit before we're going to break the window. Open the door and exit or we are going to break the window. Open the door and exit or we are going to break the window. No, he's under arrest. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Vehicle's blocked in. He's locked it up. He's putting the window down on the passenger side to talk to 2574. Hey, I'm about to break the window.
They're running red, and when the cops that are running red come in, then he says, I'm going to break the window.
I'm about to break the window.
All right, go for it.
All right, go for it. Break his window out.
Exit the vehicle now! Exit the vehicle! Show me your hands.
Here.
1033 at 1621 hours.
What is your reason, sir? Step out. What is your reason? Step out now. No, don't.
He's on the ground. Both hands on the back of his head, pushing his face into the concrete. Into the asphalt on the street. Both hands pushing his face down into the concrete.
Hands behind your back! I'm resisting! Hands behind your back!
Look how hard he's pushing the guy's face into the concrete. What's the guy's name again? William McNeil Jr. That's the name of the man whose face is being shoved into the concrete right there.
What's wrong with you? What you mean? I was putting my hands behind my back. I was on.
Did you see that right there? Don't miss it.
What's wrong with you?
Watch the guy on top of him who's putting the torture cuffs on. Watch this.
What you mean?
Watch his right knee right here. He's gonna knee this man. Let me move my big fat head. Right here, he's gonna knee him in the side.
I was putting my
There it is.
hands behind my back.
Ever so subtle, but if you're 230,
What's wrong with you? What you mean? I was putting
he's 200 pounds.
my hands behind my back. I was
Just
on.
need him.
Talking now, man. Ain't no talking. Fucking 2%, bro. I'm doing, bro. What's going on, man?
You're under arrest. That's what's going on.
No, bro. Yes, bro. Yes. Lawful reason, bro.
This whole video just pisses me off because all of it could have been avoided. And everybody, thank you. Steve Conkler, 10 memberships. Let me read those memberships off. Brenton got a membership. Ruben got a membership. The Perriender, the Wood Chipper got a membership. AMN Jules got a membership, all from Steve Conkler. Right on Conkler. S. Sachs got a membership. Thank you so much, Steve. And then Danelle Brown gave out 5 memberships. Danelle Brown, thank you so much. Danelle Brown is my sister in liberty and freedom. And she gave memberships to Dan N., to Dottie's Tail, to Scrapping for F, for Jason Horn. That's a funny username. John, thanks for the super chat, buddy. Love your attitude. Love you too, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Power inherent to the people. Power inherent to the people. If you guys are not following Power inherent to the people, follow that guy. Got some more dismissals out of Florida today. Jacob had 5 charges, including a felony, and the remaining tickets today. Let's go. Boom. There you go. Congratulations, Power inherent to the people. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. This whole video pisses me off because the entire thing could have been avoided.
You gonna throw my phone like that, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it off
now,
of you,
man.
bro.
And I'm just trying to have a regular conversation with y'all, bro. That's not gonna work.
You just gotta see what kind of already.
So your partner didn't even ask.
Marijuana in his right pocket.
Yes, it is. So why close the door if you see him pull up? Because, man, what you mean? He talking about arresting me and stuff, bro. I didn't do nothing.
It's called resisting, idiot.
I didn't do nothing wrong, bro.
I don't know.
Can you back me up?
You see that? He hurt his hand. If you go back just a little bit, and how did he hurt his hand? On William McNeil's face.
Called resisting, idiot.
I didn't do nothing wrong, bro.
You see the lump there? He hurt his hand sucker punching a guy in the face. He hurt a guy cheap shotting him with a weak fist. With a weak fist. That's it right there. What's going on, Radic, a.k.a. Steve?
I don't know.
Can you back me up to the car so I can sit up?
That's just disgusting. We're going to go over this bit by bit.
25 cents. You can start rescue. 1067. Approximately 30-year-old Bravo Mike. Lacerations on the lip.
2570.
I can go around and get in this car. Okay. That ain't good.
I can't believe he's sitting there crying about his hand after he totally sucker punched that guy right in the face. Like, I mean, put a 1 in the chat if you hope his hand's broken. If you hope that his hand never works again properly. Put a 1 in the chat if that's how you feel. You punched a guy in the face who was sitting there doing nothing but looking at you. Just didn't want to comply to your orders. You punched a guy in the face who was not in any way, shape, or form resisting you at all whatsoever. And now you're sitting there showing people your hand like you're a victim. It's disgusting. It's truly disgusting. Like, oh man, that's not good. Look at your hand from punching a guy in the face when he wasn't looking. Man.
I know. You should put some gloves on, bro.
No.
You see that?
Did you see that? Is that what he said? Did you see that? Is that what he said? Did you see that?
That ain't good. Yeah. I know. You should put some gloves on, bro.
No.
You see that? Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's your name? You need tissue? You good? Yeah, you or him? Okay.
Did you see that right there? That was a little. That was a little bit of a. I'm gonna go back to this. Sorry about that. That was, you got a body cam on. See this? He doesn't want to talk right here. This copper right here doesn't want to have a conversation with the other copper because the body camera's on. Him. Watch the body language to let the one cop know that he knows that his body cam is on. Watch this. We learned this from James Sheets in Youngstown, Ohio, how cops communicate.
Good? Yeah, you or
Is that you or?
him? Okay.
What was that? What was that right there? What was that communication? We're never going to get to know because they're communicating that they have body cameras on. He's hot. That's right. That's right. So, couple things here, okay? So let's go back to here. Let's go back to right here. Now, if you're new to the channel,
Is there a reason why you're popping the door?
okay, if you're new to the channel, we teach a very strict policy, procedure, and protocol. Put a 1 in the chat if you know the policy, procedure, and protocol that we teach on this channel for when you get pulled over. Put a 1 in the chat if you know what it is.
Yes, sir.
Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that?
I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. 2 things, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
It's daylight.
3,
I don't need the lights. And it's not weather. It's not raining.
oh, this is inclement.
It's not raining.
That's completely the wrong way to do it. That is not why I designed this Trifold. That is not why I sell these and give these away to people. When the cop comes up, you are already in touchdown position. You have your phone in one hand. You have your license, registration, and proof of insurance in your other hand. You're going to invoke the Fifth Amendment as soon as you give him your license, registration, and proof of insurance.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm Echo Charlie Whiskey on a silver Kia. I don't like this.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's go through it together. I'm already like this. I'm already like this when the cop walks up. I'm already in this position.
Yes, sir.
Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that?
I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. 2 things, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
It's daylight.
3,
I don't need the lights. And it's not weather. It's not raining.
oh, this is inclement.
It's not raining.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
No, call your supervisor. Why?
Excuse me?
No is what he said. Everybody in here knows I'm not on the side of the cops. Put a 1 in the chat. You know I'm not on the side of the cops. When the cop walks up, if you got to kick your door open, tell him, my window doesn't work. I opened my door. You're in this position. Cop walks up, license, registration, proof of insurance. Here it is right here. Proof of insurance, photocopy of my license, front and back, and my registration. It was all up in my trifold with my broccoli water rubber band right there. After that, no matter what the cop says, I've invoked my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, and I'm filming the entire time. He sees that I'm filming him the entire time. That's how you do it. Go to my website, DeleteLawz.com, buy 1, get 1 free. You buy 1, I give you another 1. That's how you do it. Touchdown position. When the cop is coming up, I already have my documents that I prepared in advance at FedEx office. That's what I have them prepared. In my trifold, phone is like this. Put a 1 in the chat if cops are hiding on the side of the road to pull you over. They are. If you're black, put a 1 in the chat. They especially want to get you. Sorry, white people. That's just the way it is. You should be happy about that. They're not just gunning for white people because they're getting millions of us too. This is your position. When he comes up, I'm already ready to give him my license, registration, proof of insurance. Obviously, I made this little cutout right here because I am not Denzel Washington. Black guys, you do not do what this guy.
Windows that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. Two things, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
It's daylight. I don't need the lights, and it's not.
Why would you sit and argue with the jackboot JBTP? Put it in the comment section. JBTP, put it in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. You do not argue with the jackboot thug pig on the side of the road. They're not all jackboot thug pigs. There's some of them are good people, right? You agree with that? Put a 1 in the chat if some of them are good people. Put a 2 in the chat if they are not. That's not how you do it. He's going to get himself beat up.
It's not raining.
Oh, this is inclement.
It's not raining.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
No,
He said no. Your only obligation when you get pulled over is to give your license, registration, and proof of insurance. That's your whole obligation. That's everything you have to do by law. It's in the Trifold right here. I've given you everything I have to give by law. It's in yellow, and I'm on a green screen. So do you see? That's all you have to do is give your license, registration, and your proof of insurance. If you don't have those 3 things, you're going to be in a tough pickle. But if you do and you have them together, you can then invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
Open like that?
I don't have a window.
It's infuriating watching this.
Yes, sir.
Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that?
Yeah, my window doesn't work, officer. Here's my license, registration, and proof of insurance.
I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. Two things, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
It's daylight. I don't need the lights, and it's not weather. It's not raining.
Oh, this is inclement.
It's not raining.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
No, call your supervisor. Why?
Excuse me?
Call your supervisor. Why did you pull me over?
37, 35. I'm properly dog driver.
You are allowing the cops to attack you and beat you up. He's allowing this to happen. The driver is allowing it. And everybody who knows me, has seen my channel, knows I'm not on the side of the pigs. The guy's allowing him to beat him up because he doesn't follow a rigid set of policies, procedures, and protocols. Earlier, I asked everybody to put a 1 in the chat if the cops are hiding on the side of the road to pull you over. 90% of the room put 1 in the chat. But he's not prepared to be pulled over. There's no training in his brain. He never looked it up. He never tried to find out what to do when you get pulled over. And not state-sponsored garbage. You give the license, registration, proof of insurance on a card in your Trifold. You can get one for me for free. If you email me, if you contact me, I'll email you one at the minimum for free so you have it. For free. The rest of you buy one. If you can afford it, it's $25. Because I'm sitting here teaching you this shit, how to do it. Young black men, I hope that you're listening. And everybody knows me, knows I'm not on the side of the cop. I am not on the side of the cops. 1 in the chat. Team TLZ. Put Team DLZ. Put a 1 in the chat if you know that this guy right here is not on the side of the cops. If you know me, if you've been to my channel, you spent 100 hours watching my content, put a 1 in the chat so you can verify to everybody else who's not 100 hours here that you know I'm not for the cops. I'm not telling you to break yourself like a bitch. I'm telling you, if you don't follow a rigid set of policies, procedures, and protocols, get your hands over the steering wheel, black guys especially, get your hands over the steering wheel, get your shit in your left hand, your Trifold, your license, your registration, get your phone in your right hand. You are filming. You are showing the cop that you are filming. Here's my license, registration, proof of insurance, everything I have to provide by law. There it is, officer. Boom. Anything else he says, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Is your driver's license, do you have a real driver's license? Yes, I do, officer. It's in my pocket. I'm going to grab it. Cool. This Trifold stays in my hand. So no matter what he says, I always am reminded. Where are you heading? I invoke my Fifth Amendment right, officer. Where are you coming from? I invoke my Fifth Amendment right, officer. And you continue it. Black guys, poor white people, uneducated people, middle-class people who drive silly.
already told you.
Why did you pull me over?
Step out of the vehicle.
That is not. Listen.
No.
Excuse me?
Okay. This is a perfect clip. I came on live today because of this. I'm super busy. I want to show you guys some stuff on the fucking wall that I've spent 6-7 months building. But I had to show this today. This is the only video I'm covering today. This is a perfect microcosm of what happens when you start the back and forth with, why did you pull me over? Listen to the cop's exact next words after he says, why did you pull me over? Listen.
How you supervisor? Why did you pull me over?
77, 35. I'm parked with the dog driver. I've already told you.
Why did you pull me over?
Step out of the vehicle.
No.
Step out of the vehicle.
Why did you pull me over? Step out of the vehicle. As soon as you start the back and forth with the total, I mean, listen, some of these cops, we got to hold out hope, Dan Hanlon, that some of these cops are good people, right? It's hard to find them when they're doing beatdowns like they did on this guy. I don't know how many good cops were on that scene. But a lot of these guys are morons. And if you start with, why did you pull me over? And you slam the car door on them, they're going to beat the window out and they're going to kick the shit out of you. And they're going to take you to a dungeon in shackles. And they're going to radio ahead and they're going to tell the jail guards, hey man, we got a real live one. He likes to fight. That's what they're going to do to you.
25-70. For 94, the driver just slammed the door and locked it.
Oh, you're supervisor.
Yep.
Unit 1050 at West Palm and Commonwealth.
25-70. If anybody responding, come in from Commonwealth, block the vehicle, please.
I'm coming west on Commonwealth. I'll be there in a sec.
Keep your hands where I can see them, sir. My camera's on too. I've already told you. Okay. Okay. Right now you're under arrest for resisting. You understand? You're under arrest for resisting. The longer you take us on, the worse it's going to be. Keep your hands where I can see them, sir. Okay.
The cops love this. The cops want this right here. They want you to do this. This is what the cops want.
Sir, this is your last warning to open the vehicle and exit before we're going to break the window. Open the door and exit or we are going to break the window. Open the door and exit or we are going to break the window.
They love it. They love this. They love it.
No, he's under arrest. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit.
If you do this, you're playing right into the cops' hands. They love this. They love this. Look, they blocked him in with the cars. They're going to smash his window. They love doing this.
You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Vehicle's blocked in. He's locked it up. He's putting the window down on the passenger side to talk to 2574.
2,000 people here and 200 likes. Can you guys please double tap on your screen for me real quick? You're about to see the beat down from the body camera angle. So do me a favor. Can you double tap on your screen for me? They're going to demonetize and age restrict my video. So please double tap on the screen for me. That hits the like button for me. I appreciate that. They're running red, folks. They're coming in hot.
Hey, I'm about to break the window. I'm about to break the window.
All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now! Exit the vehicle! Show me your hands.
Here.
1033 at 1521 hours.
What is your reason, sir? Step out. What is your reason? Step out now. Get on the ground. No, don't touch it. Get on the ground.
Put your hands behind your back!
I'm resisting.
Hands behind your back!
Did you see the beating in the back right there? Did you guys see the fists in the back? So watch the back side of the red shirt right here.
No.
Okay, watch. You see him?
Don't touch it. Get on the ground.
Watch right back here. You're gonna see him get punched in the back several times. Hit his head on the concrete. Now you see his hands, so they got his arms pinned behind his back, but they're gonna punch him in the back as well. Do you see those two fists right there punching him in the back? Does everybody see that? Is there a reason to punch him in the back as you're bringing him down to the ground, smashing his head on the ground? You saw that fist? There's the fist right there. Just caught it, didn't we? Just caught the fist. You see it? It's right there. He's getting punched in the back. Whoa, I understand he's dumbass, but why are you punching him, bro?
Put your hands behind your back!
I'm resisting.
Hands behind your back!
What's wrong with you? What you mean? I was putting my hands behind my back. I was going wrong.
Ain't no talking now, man. Ain't no talking.
Fucking 2%, bro. I'm doing, bro.
Yes, sir.
Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that?
I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why I'm pulling you.
Wrong. You have the Trifold you got on my website, Delete Lawz. Your license, registration, proof of insurance are in it. You know you're getting pulled over. As the cop's walking up, my arms go in touchdown position. They never leave. Everything's rubber banded up in my visor. The cop comes up. I'm filming. He comes up to the car. I say, here's my license, registration, proof of insurance. I put it all together for you, officer. Here you go. Respectfully, I now invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. That's it. I paid $25 for this from this guy on YouTube so that it would remind me that no matter what you asked me, I would repeat the same thing. Where are you heading? I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Where are you coming from? I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Officer, please uphold your oath to the Constitution. You've been drinking tonight? Officer, please. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Your Honor, I'm talking to the officer. He won't respect my rights. Calm, cool, get out of the car, no problem. This guy walked himself into it. He walked himself into this. He didn't have a trifold. If you can't afford a trifold, email me. I'll at least email you a paper copy that you can print out yourself for free. Invoke your Fifth Amendment right. You don't want to get a trifold from me? Write down on a piece of paper, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Put it up in your visor. I mean, I want you to buy my trifold, of course, don't be silly. But at the same time, invoke your Fifth Amendment right after you give your license, your registration, and your proof of insurance that you painstakingly took the time to go down to FedEx office and laminate everything together. Your current proof of insurance, not the one on your phone, so you have to stop recording.
For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. Two things, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
It's daylight. I don't need the lights. And it's not weather. It's not raining.
Oh, this is inclement?
It's not raining.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
No, call your supervisor. Why?
Excuse me?
Call your supervisor. Why did you pull me over?
77, 35. I'm properly driver. I've already told you.
Why did you pull me over?
Step out of the vehicle.
No.
Step out of the vehicle. 25 for 9-4. The driver just slammed the door and locked it.
That's going to work, right? That's not going to get you thrown in jail. You're giving them exactly what they want. All you got to do to take total control of the cop is give the cop your license, registration, proof of insurance. That's it. Because then once you invoke your Fifth Amendment right with your phone, you can own his ass and show all your friends and family. I invoked my Fifth Amendment right just like I learned on YouTube. I told the cop, shut your fucking mouth and do your job. I invoked my Fifth Amendment right. Get the fuck out of my face, you dirty pig. You could say that. Or you could say, officer, respectfully, please, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Please uphold my constitutional rights, sir. Stop questioning me. If you're going to write a ticket, please write the ticket, sir. Your Honor, he won't leave me alone. I just want him to write the ticket. You want to give me a ticket, sir? Then give me a ticket, sir. You could try it that way. But for the love of God, don't start with, why'd you pull me over? Who gives a shit? Put a 1 in the chat. If you don't give a shit why he pulled you over, you just want to go home. Put a 1 in the chat. If you don't give a shit why he pulled you over, you just want to go home. Put the 1 in the chat for me. If you don't give a why this cop pulled you over, you just want to get away from him. All right, that's the way you do it is by invoking the Fifth and then lambasting him with all the respect you can muster as you hold the trifold in your hand, show the Fifth Amendment to your audience because you're going to post your video later on social media. You owned that cop that pulled you over. You owned him because all you did was give your license, registration, proof of insurance. I watched this guy get beat up yesterday and I screamed and yelled in the camera. Everybody in here knows I'm not on the side of the cops. Trust me, you watch my channel. This guy's an idiot. He didn't do it right. And they beat him up for it. The beating is wrong. The beating is terribly wrong. But this ain't appropriate either.
Yep.
Units and behavior 2570 units 1050 at West Palm and Commonwealth.
25 seconds. If anybody responded, come in from Commonwealth, block the vehicle, please.
Jeff Vacone with a super chat. Right on.
Keep your
Thanks,
hands where I can
Jeff.
see him, sir. My camera's on too.
But you're not going to get that camera.
I've already told you. Okay.
You run your own camera.
Right now, you're under arrest for resisting. You understand? You're under arrest for resisting. The longer you take us on, the worse it's going to be.
Radek, a.k.a. Ski, with a super chat. Thanks, brother. Match me. Somebody match him.
Keep your hands where I can see him, sir. Okay. Sir, this is your last warning to open the vehicle and exit before we're going to break the window. Open the door and exit or we are going to break the window. Open the door and exit or we are going to break the window. No, he's under arrest. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting.
That's exactly correct. Joseph Brazo just said you cannot comply your way out of tyranny. Jefferson, that's exactly correct. But what you can do is make sure you don't get thrown in a dungeon and your car gets impounded and you miss work or your daughter's graduation. You could do that by standing on your rights that Jefferson helped craft. You could do that, is what I'm saying.
Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting.
Someone just wrote in the chat, I love these cops, they're by the book. Well, I don't love the book, buddy, and I don't know why you do either. I don't think breaking someone's window, beating them up, and putting them in chains and dragging them off to a dungeon is the equivalent of, you didn't listen to my orders, so here's what happens to you. And that's just not how I see it. I'm not on the side of the cops. And that policy, procedure, and protocol is the reason why I invented this trifold. The reason I invented this is because I see so many people get drug off to the dungeon. I invented a process for people to follow so they don't get drug off to a dungeon. And I don't think they should have been. I don't think this guy, they should have given him a ticket. They should have given him a ticket is what should have happened. He shouldn't have even gone to jail.
Vehicle's blocked in. He's locked it up. He's putting the window down. The passenger side to talk to 2574.
Mad Hatter with the super chat. Rancho Relaxo with the super chat. Thanks a lot, guys. Radic, a.k.a. Ski. Right on, Playboy. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate your support. Now they're running red. Now they come in. And I want you to notice something, okay? The moment they come around the corner running red, the moment you hear them coming around the corner running red, the cop on the scene will begin to escalate. Watch, because he knows he has backup coming.
Hey, I'm about to break a window.
I'm about to break a window. Look where his backup is. Now backup's right there next to him. Now he's ready to break a window.
I'm about to break a window.
All right, go for it.
Okay, go for it. We got other cops here, so now smash the guy's window out.
Exit the vehicle now! Exit the vehicle! Show me your hands.
Here.
1033 at 1521 hours.
What is your reason, sir? Step out. What is your reason? Step out now. No, don't fucking.
Put your hands behind your back! I'm resisting! Hands behind your back!
They're punching him in the back as he's just not resisting at all whatsoever. He's not resisting at all whatsoever. And they're slamming his head into the ground, then pushing his face into the concrete as they punch him in the back. You can see the fists over here on this side.
Don't fucking.
Fist. Slam the face on the ground. Here, boom. There's the face into the concrete. Watch the punches in the back right here. There's fists coming in.
Put your hands behind your back! I'm resisting! Hands behind your back!
Massive amount of pressure on his face into the concrete asphalt ground.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with him? He didn't have his fucking headlights on, buddy. Okay? That's what's wrong with him. This motherfucker right here didn't have his headlights on, and when the cop said, "Give me your license," he said no. Whoa, that's what's wrong with him. He did not have his headlights on, and he did not respect that cop's authority. So we should be chained up and shackled and beaten and taken off to a dungeon. That's what should happen. That should happen to you. If this happened to your brother, you'd be totally okay with it because he did not have his headlights on and he defied the cop.
What you mean? I was putting my hands behind my back. I was going walk.
Oh, no, we saw that, man. We saw that you were actually complying when they grabbed you. We saw that part.
Talking now, man. Ain't no talking.
Talking now, man. Ain't no talking.
What's going on, man?
You're under arrest. That's what's going on.
Oh, and there's the guy complaining about his hand. Ow, I hurt my hand punching a guy.
Yes, bro. Yeah. Lawful reason, bro. You gonna throw my phone like that, bro?
Yeah, I'm going to take it off of you, bro.
So, you know, look, I mean, I'll say it 1,000 times. I'll give you your Trifold for free. If you can buy my Trifold, go buy my products. Go buy all my products. If you can't afford my products, I'll give you all my products for free. You have a Trifold that invokes your Fifth Amendment right and a bunch of other case law in there, and you have your license, registration, proof insurance ready to go. You follow the protocol of everything's rubber banded up in your visor, and this hand is filming everything. This is what you do. This stops you from getting beat up. Cop comes up, you give him the license, registration, proof insurance. Cop says, "Where are you heading?" "I invoke my Fifth Amendment right, officer." If everything's not in order, it's going to be harder for you. You're going to have to lick boots as you do it. If you don't have your proof of insurance because it's on your phone, you got to pull it out. If you have to stop filming, anything could happen. And if you stop filming to get your insurance, if you don't get it, then he might give you a ticket for not having your insurance card. So this is what I teach here. This is what I teach. I've been teaching it since I started on YouTube. Hands here, up here, just like this. Everything goes in your visor. You're ready to go with your license. This is how you do it. And you won't get beat up.
And I'm just trying to have a regular conversation with y'all.
You just got to see what's already.
So your partner didn't even ask.
Marijuana in his right pocket.
Yes, it is. So why close the door if you see him pull up? Because.
And then they say marijuana in his right pocket, and he says, yes, it is. And in Florida, I don't think Mary Jane is legal.
Man, what you So your partner didn't even ask.
Marijuana in his right pocket.
Yes, it is. So why close the door if you see him pull up? Because, man, what you mean? He talking about arresting me and stuff, bro. I didn't do nothing.
It's called resisting, idiot.
No, okay, so let's talk about that because I had a conversation earlier with somebody about this. So it's not that he's an idiot. It's that this man does not believe that the cops...
Yes, it is. So why close the door if you see him pull up? Because, man, what you mean?
So
he talking about arresting me and stuff, bro. I didn't...
This guy here believes that he's being pulled over for no reason because the cop really didn't have a reason to pull him over. He just made up a reason and said, oh, I got pulling you over because your headlights aren't on in this weather. In this weather, your headlights are not on. That's what he said to him. Jeff Vacone. Thanks, buddy. Thanks a lot, Jeff. I appreciate that. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks, Chille, for what you teach. I appreciate you, Jeff. Thanks for the super chat. So this guy right here, when he gets pulled over and he doesn't know why he's being pulled over, he says, I'm not going to give you my license, registration, proof, insurance. And if you don't give your license, registration, proof, insurance, the cops are going to break your window and beat you up most of the time. Most of the time. Am I wrong about that? Most of the time. Yeah. Muy Black Swan. Muy, is that M-U-A? Muya Black Swan said, I've seen strippers and bartenders de-escalate better than these cops. Oh, yeah. This was horrible. And I don't think that he believed he was being pulled over justly. And I think when he was upset that he wasn't being pulled over justly, he wasn't going to give his license, registration, and proof of insurance. And I think that that is the beginning of the end right there. That's the beginning of the end. If you don't give your license, registration, proof of insurance, and you're driving a car, most of the time, unless you're a real sweet talker and you really become buddies with that cop, most of the time you're gonna go to jail. Especially if you slam the door and say, I'm not going to give you anything. That was just retarded. But he doesn't think that he should have been pulled over for driving without headlights on, which I agree with him. I agree with him. He was right, but he was wrong in the application of what he did, and this is the result of that. This is the result of that. This right here is the result of him trying to not follow the policy, procedure, and protocol that we teach on this channel on Delete Lawz. Put a 1 in the chat if you have a Trifold. Put a 1 in the chat if you have a pair of cop cards. The cop cards are just like the Trifolds, but they're just in a credit card form. Put a 1 in the chat if you have a Trifold, if you have a pair of cop cards, just like that. So it's just incredible. It's just incredible this guy made these mistakes.
It's called resisting, idiot.
I didn't do nothing wrong, bro.
I don't know.
Can you back me up to the car so I can lean up? What up? You done bust my bro.
25. So you start rescue. 1067. Approximately 30-year-old Bravo Mike. Laceration on the lip.
2570. I'm gonna go around and get in this car. Okay.
That ain't good.
Yeah. I know. You should have put some gloves on, bro.
No.
You see that? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look right up. What you need? You need tissue?
I don't give a shit about that cop's hand. This was a racial profile. This was a stopping a guy because he's black. This was driving while black is what this was. And it's disgusting. This was driving while black because he has dreads and he's black. And that's why he got pulled over for driving without headlights on. There's no other way to see it as far as I'm concerned. I really don't know why you would pull someone over who's doing the speed limit. Nothing's dragging. There's no dead body. Why would you pull somebody over because they don't have headlights on? Unless, of course, it's a black guy with dreads and you think with braids and you think I'm going to get him. That's what you think. And for poor white people who get hemmed up by the cops all the time, I'm not discrediting your journey or your plight. I am saying for a fact, though, that this was racist as AF. This was racist as 100%. It's disgusting. When we see racism, you have to call it out. This was racial profiling. And I don't think the guy's going to get a dime. No, that's not true. It definitely was excessive force. But they're going to have fraternal order of police and cops and all testify on their behalf that he put his hands up, but then he put them back down. And so that put me in fear for my life. So I did pain compliance to make sure he was under control. That's what you're going to see and you're going to hear. That's what you're going to see and you're going to hear. So kind of big news here along the same lines. If this guy had followed the policy, procedure, and protocol that we teach here on Delete Lawz, I've been doing it since 2020. This was the first trifold that I made in 2020. I invoked my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I'd broken it up into different case law on this trifold. Now the new color scheme, I teach you in a much different way. Yeah, I think he'll get paid a little bit of money for the brutality. Get it on DeleteLawz.com. If you can't afford it, hit me up. I'll email you one. And I mail out a bunch of free ones. I've done so many free ones this past couple weeks. Yeah. So there it is. There it is. Yeah. He did it all wrong, man. And the cops were brutal, inhumane, and barbaric. And it was just so freaking wrong. Unbelievable.
Got some breaking news coming into our newsroom right now. The former Kentucky police officer convicted of violating a civil rights offense in relation to the death of Breonna Taylor has been sentenced to 33 months in prison. 3 years of supervised release is set to follow that sentence. Brent Hankinson fired 10 rounds through Taylor's apartment but did not hit anyone. Taylor was killed by another officer during that raid. The Department of Justice is asking for Hankinson to receive 1 day of imprisonment.
The Department of Justice, the prosecutor's office, they asked that Brett Hankinson would receive 1 day in jail for killing Breonna Taylor, for shooting 10 rounds into her apartment and killing her.
Protesters were arrested outside the courthouse where the sentencing took place, including Breonna Taylor's aunt.
Yeah. Like, that's a real thing right there, that the prosecutors asked for 1 day and that, oh, I'm so sorry. I skipped a bunch here. I wanted to go over this police chief's breakdown. Anyway, Hank Aronson gets 33 months. I looked it up. He's going to do 27.7 months is how much time he'll actually...
on social media. At my direction, TK Waters, this is Director Ed Cayenne from our Director of Homeland Security and Investigations. Our integrity unit also falls underneath him. That's why he's joining me up here this evening. Today, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office is releasing information regarding the circumstances of William Anthony McNeil Jr.'s arrest on February 19th of 2025. Yesterday, while I was in church, JSO became aware that cell phone camera footage...
While I was in church, because I'm a good and holy man, because I go to church. While I was in church, I found out that the body cam,
which purport Anthony McNeil Jr.'s arrest on February 19th of 2025. Yesterday, while I was in church,
asking for forgiveness for the horrible human being I've become,
became aware that cell phone camera footage purportedly of this arrest was circulating on social media.
Purportedly?
At my direction, the agency immediately began both a criminal and administrative review of the officer's actions.
Oh, really? I'm going to guess where's Sevenfold at? I'm going to guess they're going to investigate themselves and find no wrongdoing. Not criminal, no wrongdoing.
These administrative reviews are ongoing, but the state attorney's office has determined that none of the involved officers violated criminal law. Even though the administrative review has yet to be completed, we are releasing the body-worn camera footage today because Officer Bowers has consented to its release and waived his...
Officer Bowers consented to the release of his body camera. You got to listen for the nuggets. Put a 1 in the chat if you heard that. Put a 1 in the chat if you heard it. Put a 1 in the chat. Did you hear what he said? The body camera, the cop consented to the release of his body camera. Listen carefully again, folks.
Law. Even though the administrative review has yet to be completed,
before the administrative review has yet to be completed,
we are releasing the body-worn camera footage today because Officer Bowers has consented to its release and waived his officer's Bill of Rights.
And waived his officer's Bill of Rights. That's what he did. He waived his officer's Bill of Rights for his body camera to be released. What kind of bozo clown world are we living in right now?
Pertain to the discrete piece of evidence. Because the administrative review is pending, the officer's Bill of Rights prevents me from releasing any additional information beyond these videos.
The officer Bill of Rights,
as it is confidential under Florida Statute 112.532. As JSO's leader, I have vowed to be open and transparent with the public that we serve. Whether the information shared reflects well in this agency or not, I have always done my very best to tell the public exactly what's going on within the agency. When there are allegations of officer misconduct, our agency thoroughly investigates those allegations. When allegations of officer misconduct are sustained, we hold officers accountable, as I've done many times in the past. In this case, the cell phone camera footage that began viral circulation over the weekend does not comprehensively capture the circumstances surrounding this incident.
No, it actually does. It does, officer. It captures it perfectly. It shows that your policies, procedures, and protocols are brutal, inhumane, and barbaric. That's exactly what it does, officer.
And
Captain, chief,
in this
partner.
case, the cell phone camera footage that began viral circulation over the weekend does not comprehensively capture the circumstances surrounding this incident.
Yes, it does. It covers his perspective and his point of view.
And that is to be expected. Part of that stems from the distance and perspective of the recording cell phone camera. Another part of it stems from the fact that the cell phone camera did not capture the events that preceded Officer Bowers' decision to arrest McNeil.
Right, like him refusing to give his ID, shutting and locking the door, all those things that were McNeil should not have done, but still shouldn't have gotten beaten up for it.
Moreover, cameras can only capture what can be seen and heard. So much context and depth are absent from recorded.
Well, but Chief, it's really funny. He says, listen to what he says and watch the background over here.
Officer Bowers' decision to arrest McNeil. Moreover, cameras can only capture what can
be
seen and heard.
What can be seen and heard. We're watching the cops beat the shit out of him with punches, knees, stomps.
So much context and depth.
So much context and depth as they deliver the right hook knockout.
Are absent from
hit him right in the chin. They didn't knock him out, but they knocked him down with that right cross.
Footage because the camera simply cannot capture what is known to the people depicted in it. As a 33-year law enforcement officer, I understand the importance of thorough and complete investigations.
Can you do me a favor? Can you put in the chat JBTP? JBTP. I need you guys to put it in there. JBTP. Put it in there. Everybody right now. Jack Boot Thug Pig. This guy is so full of shit. You're watching them beat him down as he's trying to spin the narrative.
One piece of evidence considered in a vacuum without any context can lead to skewed conclusions. When incomplete cell phone camera footage becomes the basis on which public opinion turns, the results can be equally faulty. A rush to judgment, whether it be in a criminal investigation or in a court of public opinion, can lead to flawed conclusions. Tonight, I'm sharing the footage from the body-worn cameras of the arresting officer, Officer D. Bowers, and two of the assisting officers, Officer D. Miller and Officer G. Curse. So that
D. Miller, 1 second. Hold on a minute. What is it? Jacksonville Well, let's see. Where's the? Here's the. Let me see what D. Miller looks like. Okay, got it. So we're gonna come back to this guy. We got another angle. Here's the angle from D. Miller. His body cam hasn't activated yet. Here's the angle from the guy who was talking to him in the car.
Sir, can you please ask him what did I do wrong? Well, we're conducting a traffic stop right now. You need to comply. I am complying. Hey.
So do you see the thin blue line? Can you guys see it? Do you see why people hate cops? Do you see the thin blue line?
Unlock the car. Sir, can you please ask him?
Can you please ask him why he pulled me over?
What did I do wrong? Well, we're conducting a traffic stop right now. You need to comply.
So that's it. That's his whole input.
I am complying. Hey, unlock the car. I'm going to push it up.
Open the door and exit.
He pulls up to block him in, like the guy's gonna go driving off.
Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting.
What's wrong with his breathing?
Can you unlock the door and step out?
Can you talk to me though?
I will. Can you step out?
Because you don't even know the whole situation.
You're being done. There's a traffic stop being conducted. You're required to comply.
And I'm required to actually.
So,
Can I talk?
yes.
What I did wrong, right?
Correct.
Right. He gave no lawful reason.
Huh?
He gave no lawful reason why he pulled me over.
Okay. So what did he ask for when he I guess talked to you?
When he pulled me over, he
Yeah.
opened my door because my window don't work. Right?
Okay.
And then I said, so what I did wrong?
Yeah.
He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like,
Okay.
there's multiple people headlights.
Okay, that's still a legitimate reason to pull somebody over.
There's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
He pulled him over for no reason, because he didn't have headlights on.
Huh? Yeah, when you step out of the car, I will. Huh? All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
Here.
33 at 16:21 hours.
I'm here.
Did we get to see that? Let me watch that again real quick.
16:21 hours.
I'm here.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
We never see the punch, huh? We can never see the punch from that angle.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the.
Was that the punch right there? I can't see it, and I can't turn off those.
Vehicle.
I can't see the punch from
Show
that
me your
angle.
hands.
Here.
Tried to see the punch from that angle.
I'm here. What's your reason, sir? Step out. What is your reason? Step out now. All right. Get on the ground. Don't fuck it. Get on the ground. What's the fight?
Oh, he's the one who punched. Miller. Miller's the guy who throws the punches. Listen to his arms swinging.
What's the fight? Behind your back.
He punched him a half a dozen times. Count them.
Back. I'm resisting.
Hands behind your back.
Behind your back. I'm resisting. What's the fight? Behind your back. I'm resisting.
He punched him 6 times. Punch him 6 times. Count them.
What's the fight? Behind your back. I'm
He
resisting.
punched him 6 times, and he punches like a bitch. He punches like a bitch. He doesn't actually punch. He doesn't know how to punch. Look at the wussy way he punched.
Hands behind your back.
And the other guy, there's the hands on the face.
What's wrong with you? 25.
What's wrong with you? You pulled him over for not having headlight on in the daytime.
For 1033, one in custody.
Stop. We know. Now, man. Ain't no talking. I'm cool, bro. What's going on, man?
You're under arrest.
No, bro.
Yes, bro.
I have a lawful reason, bro. You gonna throw the ball like that, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it off of you, bro.
Good.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to have a regular conversation with y'all, bro.
That's not how it works.
Too late. It ain't no too late.
When they asked you to step out of the vehicle, you should have done that.
Sir, your partner didn't even act. Your
Marijuana
partner
in his right
didn't.
pocket.
Yes, it is.
So why close the door if you see him pull up?
Because, man, what you mean? He talking about arresting me and stuff, but I didn't do nothing wrong.
resisting, idiot.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Camera going in there.
Can you back me up to the car so I can clean up? Sit up.
It all could have been avoided. It all could have been avoided had he followed the delete Lawz Trifold method way.
I did.
He never would have. He never would have got hurt. Never would have got beat up. Even if he didn't have a valid license, he still wouldn't have got beat up. Oh, that's that's the douchebag who broke his hand punching the guy and sucker punching him. So this is the guy who sucker punched him in the face, and the punch was such a weak ass bitch punch. It looked like he punched him like this. It looked like he hit him like this. And so I want to see what he
That ain't good.
Wanna be tough guy. He wants to be tough so bad. Look at him. He wants to be tough so bad, but he's just not.
Yeah. I know. He should have put some gloves on, though.
No.
Yeah.
That's a geek right there. That's a total geek. This is a total geek, Rat Boy Ninja. This is a total geeky dude.
Oh yeah.
I broke my hand punching a guy in the face.
Here. Huh?
You see that joint?
What? The knife? Yeah, I see it.
And now he was going to kill them all. He was going to kill them all. All right, I just wanted to see that other body camera. But I want to finish this press conference with this PIGGIE. I want to finish this. They're such
Circulating on social media. At my direction, the agency immediately, as I explained, although the state attorney's office has deemed it not criminal, the response to resistance is now subject of a pending. McNeil was seated in the driver's seat. As I explained, although the state attorney's office has deemed it not criminal, the response to resistance is now subject of a pending administrative review to determine if Bauer's conduct violated JSO policy. The law requires that a person comply with the police officer's commands during a traffic stop. This is extremely important. There are not options. If you disagree, take care of it someplace else, but not on the side of the road. No one enjoys being the subject of a traffic stop, and there are times in which citizens dispute circumstances of their stops. But the law is clear. A person must comply with an officer's commands, even if that person disagrees with that officer's reasons for the stop. Within 21 seconds of his civil stop or civil traffic infractions, driving without illuminated headlights during the rain or failure to wear a seatbelt, McNeil refused to provide stopping officers with his driver's license and registration. 14 seconds later, he locked his car door and refused to exit the vehicle, despite being told many times that he was under arrest. Moreover, McNeil was warned 7 times that he needed to open the door and exit because he was under arrest for resisting an officer without violence, or police would be forced to break his car window. Soon after, McNeil was outside his car.
No. They wouldn't be forced to. That's their policy, procedure, and protocol. They're not forced to break his car window. That's what they decided they would do.
Officers found a large, unsheathed, serrated knife on the driver's side floorboard.
Yeah, he wanted to have a knife fight with guys who have guns. Makes a lot of sense, dude.
Now I'll play relevant portions of the body-worn camera of the 3 officers. Officer Bowers, the stopping and arresting officer, Officer Miller, the second responding officer who spoke to McNeil from the passenger side of the vehicle, and Officer Curse, one of the assisting officers.
Yeah. We've seen it. We've seen it. We've seen it. These guys are scumbags, man. Their policy, procedure, and protocol is disgusting. It just should not be the way it is. And as long as it's this way, it's going to be a tyrannical jackboot, prison state, death state. It's going to be terrible. As long as the policy, procedure, and protocol is, you didn't respect my authority and you were driving without headlights on, so we're going to pull you over and kick the shit out of you because you don't think it was a lawful stop. You don't want to give me your license. It was a lawful stop. So instead of that, we're going to beat the shit out of you. And that's the problem. But the entire thing could have been avoided if that guy had followed the rigid set of policies, procedures, and protocols that we teach on this channel. If he had had his license, registration, proof of insurance in his left hand, if he'd had his phone in his right hand, and if he had immediately given his license, registration, proof of insurance that he took the time to put together on a laminated card, a photocopy of your license front and back, and then if he had invoked his Fifth Amendment right to remain silent and filmed everything, the chances of him being beat up would have been dramatically less. Dramatically less. To all my friends, all my moderators, John Lund, Good Citizen, Danelle Brown, Cope Doggy Dog, Jess Bacone, I love you guys, man. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me through thick and thin, through all of these things that we have gone through. Big news coming out in the next couple days. As you guys know, I am what I am, and if people decide that they are going to do things, then there are consequences for things that people do, and you guys will find out in the next couple days what I've done. But I have taken evasive action to deal with things through the legal means instead of doing it through the streets. So I'm excited to share it with you. Dan Kokoran was here. Moving forward, what is going on? Error Macro. Who are you, Error Macro? You changed your username and your icon. Who are you, Error Macro? Clown Patrol, Claudette. I haven't seen Melania. Where is Melania? Ken, good to see you, my friend. Nah. Potter's Right Media. Let's OTVO. Radic, a.k.a. Ski, good to see you. Steve Conkler. John Lund. Man, all of you guys. Rat Boy Ninja, Rancho Relaxo. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Listen, I got to get Jody Shiloh. Good to see you guys. Jesus, what is going on? Hernandez! Everett, what is going on? Good to see you. Death Angel, Claudette, I got to go. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'll see you guys on the next one. Mikey B, Greg, Bruce, later Gators. Later Gators.